see there's fire on the mountain because remember the Iswap and Boko Haram were just factional groups because Iswap came out from the Boko Haram sect, but somehow because of Shekau, they said Shekau does not believe in what they all believed in, and they decided to go their separate ways. And Iswap went ahead to join East and Al Qaeda, and Boko Haram was left all by itself, terrorizing the country. And somehow, the ISWAP went into the forest, fought Boko Haram, and there was a serious gunfire and gun battle between them. And at the end of the day, uh, Abubakar Shekau was actually killed. Yes, allegedly killed, because we're yet to confirm if really he's dead, but that is a report that has been coming from the terrorist zone. But now, guess what, guys? Boko Haram and ISWAP have come back together as one family. Yes, it was made and it was revealed in a new video where they were pledging their allegiance to work together. This is really serious because I saw this coming, because I knew that ISWAP will become one of the strongest, if not the strongest, terrorist group Nigeria has ever seen. So I was only wondering why the Nigerian army and the Nigerian government would, in the first place, allow ISWAP to take over that battle to go and fight with Boko Haram, and now they are feeling like a king. Well, guys, I'll bring you more details, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, and ensure you like and also share this video. All right, guys, without further ado, it says right here that Boko Haram ISWAP reunite, pledge allegiance to Al-Quraishi. Yes, barely a month and some weeks after Abubakar Shekau, former leader of the factional Boko Haram sect, killed himself after a violent confrontation with some renegade Islamic State of West African province ISWAP top commanders. It was gathered that both Boko Haram and ISWAP fighters have mended fences. In a 13-minute video clips obtained, an army of terrorists belonging to the rival extremist groups reunited themselves after they individually placed their hands atop one another while chanting words of solidarity to demonstrate their reuniting and togetherness. They thereafter pledged their allegiance to one Abba Ibrahim al-Hashimi al-Quraishi, whom they unanimously ordained as Khalifan Mulismai, translated as the leader of all Muslims. Four insurgents drawn from the defunct Boko Haram and ISWAP sect in the clip were seen pledging their loyalty to their new commander while speaking in Arabic, Hausa, English, and Fulfide. One of the speakers confirmed the report that intelligence services played critical roles in creating divisions in the camps of the terrorists, when he claimed that the enemy succeeded in dividing us, but we are now back. There will report how the immediate past chief of military intelligence of the Nigerian army, Abdurrahman Kuliya, who died with the chief of army staff, Ibrahim Atahiru, in an air mishap in Kaduna last month, played decisive roles in the infiltration of terrorist factions, leading to violent confrontations among the fighters of Boko Haram and ISWAP groups and the eventual death of Shekau. A top intelligence officer informed us that in one of the joint security operations coordinated, over 223 vulnerable persons, including women and children, were rescued and undergoing rehabilitation. Meanwhile, in the latest video released by Boko Haram, the terrorist element who first spoke extended his greetings to their new leader, Quraishi, thanking him for bringing them together eventually. Pledging his loyalty, he said every member of Boko Haram and ISWAP should be happy that they are now united. Another terrorist, while speaking in Hausa, warmly greeted al-Kashimi Quraishi assuring that he and his colleague incidents will not flaunt his orders and commandments. He expressed delight that they are now back as one indivisible entity after the mutual hatred that hitherto divided them gave way. Another ISWAP fighter who was wielding a sophisticated gun hung on his neck, thundered, "What is left now is jihad. We will not stop fighting the unbelievers. All this, all the disbelievers have entered trouble." According to the daredevil terrorist, every Boko Haram and ISWAP member must be ready to fight under the directive of their new leader for them to survive and succeed. Exactly why I said there is indeed fire on the mountain, because now that ISWAP and Boko Haram are back together, Nigeria is indeed in trouble. Before, we're having only the problem of, Boko Haram. Perhaps ISWAP could have been doing their banditry and kidnapping on the ground, but now officially they are out to join the Boko Haram. I was thinking the government thought that these guys, that the ISWAP are repentant terrorists, but you see, it's all turned out that these guys, they all have bad intentions for this country. And I don't know if the government is even aware of this, because if they are aware of this, I wonder why in the first place they would allow ISWAP to go into the Sambisa forest to go and fight Boko Haram. Like, who does that? I believe the first point, once the Nigerian army is aware that this is the intention of ISWAP, they should first kill ISWAP. They should find a way to deal with them, then go into the forest to now kill the Boko Haram sect. But all of this really seem like politics, because otherwise, like what most Nigerians will say, that this should not take a fight of just more than a week between the Nigerian army and Boko Haram. Like, really, who are they? How many are they? If ISWAP could get all of this done in just one gun battle, so what are we saying? That means there's a lot that the Nigerian army is not telling Nigerians. There's a lot they're hiding away from Nigerians, and this is not going to make this country grow or go forward. This is unacceptable from the Nigerian army. And I hope that the new chief of army staff, Yahaya, will work things out to ensure that Boko Haram ISWAP become irrelevant and a thing of the past in Nigeria. Well, my dear people, that is it. I don't know what you have to say about this. Please drop a comment. Let us hear from you. And don't forget to like this video. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.